Good day, everybody. We're going to get started here. Here's a walkthrough on filling out your membership application online here with the Foothills ATV Riders Club. First thing you're going to do is you're going to come up here and select new member sign up. Then you're going to come down here to the left and select membership type. The different types will be guest rider, new family, head of household, and new individual and waiting list. But for these purposes, I'm going to select demonstration. And then after I click demonstration, I'm going to click on next. In terms of use and privacy, hopefully you'll agree to that, because if you don't, it's not going to let you go any further. So you're going to click agree or agree, but do not send general emails. But this is a required field. Click on next, and we're going to create a user account here. It'll be John Doe, and then you're going to select male or female. I'm a male, so guess what? Yep, that's right. Then you got to select your birth date, and for these purposes, we're going to put in a fictitious one, but we do need your real birth date. Nickname is optional. This nickname that you create here will create your username in the end. John Jane. So I'll put that in there and see what that does, and then we're gonna do Jane Doe for spouse. And then address, we're going to come down here in 69 John Doe Lane. And where did that go? Oh, there it is. Hartford, New York. It filled it in because I had previously been in here doing this. Make sure you put in the pertinent information. Again, everything with a dot next to it is required. At this time, we haven't put the hard enforcement in. But if these fields aren't filled out, first of all, the site won't let you go any further. So all this stuff is definitely required. No advertising is allowed, so please don't put any website in here. I, however, put the Foothills ATV rider.com in that field, just so people can just click on it in their profile and go back to the home page. Basically, that's all that is. Emergency contact would be, again, contact name is going to, I don't know why I didn't fill that in. It filled the rest of it in. So we're going to do Jane Doe once again. Relationship, whatever the relationship is, wife, husband, child, whatever you need to put in there. So, but for this one here, I'm just going to put other. And then, of course, the phone number is required. And, of course, the email address is required. And that is not, this right here is not our actual email address. It's a fictitious one just for this purpose. Once you get that filled out, all the required fields filled out, you click on next. Are you a previous club member? For this purpose, I'm going to check no. And then just to show you how this all works, I'm going to not select anything under waiver. And then how many machines? We're going to do one machine for now. We're going to leave stock exhaust unchecked for now. And we're going to leave the rest of that unchecked so you can see what happens. So you go down to the bottom of the page, you click next. It says, please correct the error shown. Click OK. And as you can see, it's not going to let you go any further until you correct those issues. So we're going to come up here and we're going to check yes, because it is required to have this hold harmless waiver on file. Everybody, including minor children, need to have one done and signed in front of a notary public with their guardian or parent with them, and the parent will sign that form as well. Once the child turns 18 years of age, they will be required to, if they continue to complete their own profile on here or membership application, and get a new waiver done and signed with just their signature on it. That's at the age of 18 years old. Stock exhaust is definitely required. We'll go with 2012 here. Make Can-Am model. I will put Outlander. And then if you needed, you can go on and put as many as 4 vehicles in here. Then it comes down to tow vehicle license plate. So that's the vehicle you're towing with. Enter that in here. And then trailer plate, same thing. You're going to enter that in here because it's a required. Are you a landowner? Yes or no? Again, if you're a landowner on the system and you we're using your property, go back and select landowner as your membership type, and then all your information will be held privately. It won't be released to the membership or the public. Only admins have access to that. Would you like to receive email only? Yes. Would you like to receive text messages? Your carrier. And then have you read? Everybody should take time to read the rules and bylaws posted on this site. That can be located under documents. So for the documents tab, you're going to go right here and you're going to click on it. I can't click on it right now because of what I'm doing, but under documents, and I'll go over that in a separate video. Or I may tag it on to the end of this one. I don't know yet. So anyways, once you've filled out that part, you click next. Required member attachments, registration. That's registration for each vehicle that you're going to put up. Same way with the insurance. Do us a favor. Separate your documents. Take photos of only your registrations, singular, not put together. Same way with the insurance ID cards and the side photo of your machine or machines. And even with the hold harmless agreement, send me single copies or upload single copies right here. What you do is you'll click on the ad and you click select. I'm not going to do it because it exposes my stuff. And wherever you have your information saved that you're going to upload, you go to that directory and select the document that you want to add and do that for each document that you want to send up. These are required. They're not hardline, but your profile won't get approved. Make sure that you have all these documents together during the first step or the first process of signing up, because once you log out until you're activated, you won't be able to log back in and upload these documents without first being approved. And I don't approve anybody unless I got your documents. So that being said, we're going to click next. If you're interested in trail maintenance, you can click on trail cleanup. It's not a hard requirement. Click next. Spouse. Okay. If you have partner, you're going to select the relationship, wife, husband, spouse, partner, child, son. That can be added there. I'm not going to do it at this time. We're going to leave that. Same information for family members. You're going to select the family members, and you can add as many family members as you need to your membership. Okay, we're not filling that out either. Next, we're going to go here. This is where you're going to create your own username. You can accept the one that's generated for you by the system, or you can create your own at this point. And then you're gonna put in your password, username, password, and of course you got to verify that. So click next. It tells you that you haven't put that information in, so you got to go back and you're going to have to do it. So I just did that just for this purpose. I'm not going to save it because we're not going to complete this process. We're only going to cut it off at the end. So I got to hit enter. Let's see. Why isn't it? It's not letting me out of this now. I don't want to save that. Go figure. Okay, so we click on next. And the next thing you got is the Foothills ATV Riders, Inc. This is a membership agreement. Go ahead and read that and then click agree at the bottom of the page. Click next. And that's your personal information that's going to be registered, type of membership, the fee. There's no fees right now. We have that disabled for the obvious reasons. So we'll go at that later. And that's still, can you believe that stuff? That is not disappearing for me. Now, hopefully it didn't save it. It shouldn't have, but you never know. Okay, submit application. After you're done with that, it'll say submit application. So we're going to cancel this only because nothing's been saved yet or submitted, and I don't want to put that into the database because then I just have to go through and behind the scenes have to remove everything. So you get the general idea of what it takes to register for new membership here at the Foothills ATV Riders Club. Oh, I almost forgot to add in here. After you're done creating your profile, one of the things that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to log into your account, make sure that the password that was sent to you or the password that you used and you verified your account through your email. Come back into the website, go up here in the top right corner, click on member login, enter your information, and then click on login down here. I'm not going to click in any of these boxes because it'll expose my user information, and I'm not willing to do that. So I think you get the drift of what's going on here. So with that being said, now we're done. Have a good day. Have a good one. We're out.